Yo, what is up everybody, and welcome to game 3 of the NBA Finals. We're playing 2K15 on the Houston Rockets, going against the Chicago Bulls, passing it to Trevor Ariza, who was unfortunately not able to finish over Joakim Noah over there. I guess they put the verticality rule in play there, so it wasn't a foul, as Derrick Rose fading and hitting. I'll allow Derrick Rose to take those kind of shots because it's hard to stop him. Might as well force him to take shots like that, if any, as once again, I guess they're calling verticality rule. Jimmy Butler still holding his hands up there, as Pau Gasol just decides to get fancy on Terrence Jones. I don't really like that matchup, Terrence Jones and Pau Gasol on the defensive end, because Pau can absolutely go to work on him. But hopefully we can limit Pau's touches and let Derrick Rose get a few touches, because we've been doing a good job defensively against Rose in this series, though. Hopefully this isn't the game where he decides to go off. That's, all I can say is right now Dwight Howard is in foul trouble. He's on the bench. He picked up his second foul very early on here as we get the steal on the break. Kyle Singler passing it up to Tice, who splits Noah and Derrick Rose and gets to the rim there. And there's a certain theme to this game. I don't know, you guys will be able to pick up on it eventually, as Joakim Noah gets the and one there. We're getting a lot of foul calls in this right now as Derrick Rose pulls up the shot, gets it to go there. Once again, if Rose wants to take pull-up jumpers, that's all I can't allow right now. I just can't let him attack at the rim because that's where he feasts on people. So I just got to try to do the best I can as we get the steal and the dunk. Again, stealing from Rose. Early on in the series, I have been an absolute menace on the defensive end. Unfortunately, that time someone poked the ball loose, but it got called a kickball. But yeah, I've been a menace on Rose, so Rose hasn't really done much of the same, though, because we scored over 40 the last game. Right now, we got 12 early on in this one. We're doing very well right now. We don't have any assists or rebounds yet, but we are scoring, and we're keeping our team in the games. We kick it out to Beverly. Ended a shot clock 4-3. Beverly not able to get it to go, though. Once again, on the break. Gibson on me, but I realized they double team, so that's going to leave Patrick Beverly wide open. He's pulling up the three, but once again, Beverly not able to get it to go as Terrence Jones gets the rebound and the putback there. This game, the battle of the boards, I believe was won by us. As you see, ended the shot clock. I'm taking it all the way. Beverly missed 2 in a row, so I couldn't pass out that possession. I had to take it myself, even though it was over Taj Gibson, which isn't really a good idea, but we got to go anyway, so we passed it to Harden. Harden fading away. Gibson giving him the space to fade, but it wasn't a bad shot. Harden just missed it. Once again, on the break, passing it to James Harden. Harden taking it, but that time, Gibson gets his revenge there. He's blocking that shot. We still have no assists in this game, as once again, ended the shot clock here. Finding Jones for a decent jumper. He doesn't get to go. Dwight gets the rebound. Goes to the foul line. I believe he made 1 out of 2. Kick it out to Nick Johnson. Wide open 3. Johnson doesn't get to go, and if you're keeping track at home, I think you might be able to notice the pattern I was talking about by now. As we get the steal, Gibson in the post, we go snag that one away. I'm looking at Terrence Jones and James Harden. I was going to pass it to Harden, but usually Harden's the B button. He's the shooting guard, but in that lineup, he was the, the small forward, so he was the X button. So when I hit B, meaning to pass it to Harden, I ended up hitting Nick Johnson, who was in the backcourt. So that ended up being a really silly turnover as the double team is coming. I find Terrence Jones. He's running to the rim over Noah. Noah's flopping. Jones is missing. Still no assist right now. It's kind of a miracle we're in this game as I gave it to Nick Johnson in the corner for 3, but Johnson misses again. I also had Singler there, but I just gave it to Johnson, and Johnson was not rewarding my faith right there. As it's frustrating watching my team miss these shots, and then Noah and Gasol are just turning around jumping. Come on, Nick Johnson. Your calling card is shooting and scoring. Come on, bro. As Noah is able to find Pau Gasol, big-to-big passing. Of course, that's one of the deadliest things about the Bulls. They're big-to-big passing, especially now they got Gasol. It wasn't already deadly enough with Noah. Now Gasol adds to that. As you see, once again, on the boards, Jones getting it, but Jones gets blocked there, not getting that one to go. D. Rose going to put up a shot in the paint. Doesn't get it to go. Gets his own rebound, and then he gives it to nobody because it gets tipped. So it's going back to the Bulls, but we will never know what happened at the end of that possession because we are going to the bench at the end of the first half. It's a 9-point deficit right now, and I feel like it's a 9-point deficit, but we can definitely turn things around. We had an awful first half shooting, so all we gotta do is make a few shots, and we'll be back in this. Hopefully, the thing evens out here, and we can just get ourselves back in this game, play a little bit of defense, because our defense has been pretty stellar in this series, even though it's not really showing up this game so far. But if we could just turn it around, play like we did the first 2 games, we should be good. But right now, Jimmy Butler doesn't care about defense or what the hell. First, he crossed up Harden, then he takes that shot with Harden's hand in his face. As you see, they just continue to call verticality rule, even though these dudes are jumping into me, flying from different spots. That's cool. Once again, Gasol or Noah wanted to knock me down. I made this shot anyways, but it's kind of frustrating. It's like, come on, man. Like, let's get the fouls called out evenly here, please, you know, as Doug McDermott is left wide open, and that's a bad mistake by Trevor Ariza. McDermott is another guy. His calling card is shooting, so you don't leave him open for 3. As Denny Tice, his calling card is spread out shooting because the passing isn't really working out too well. We got 21 points. We got almost half our team's points. Harden missing at the end of the shot clock there. He doesn't get that to go. We're still assistless in this game as Pau Gasol fading over Terrence Jones. That's just unguardable right there. As you see, they're on a 12-4 run, but the more important part is the fact that we only have 4 points, and I believe both of them are by us, and I'll make that 6. But we're still down by 10 points, and as you guys see, this picture says it all right there. I'm having a pretty decent game, but the 12 for 31 or whatever it is damn near terrible right now as Dwight Howard contributes to the lack of field goals by missing that dunk attempt there. That was pretty bad. And you see Derrick Rose trying to go on Tice here. I'm doing the best I can on Rose, man. I'm telling you, it's not easy guarding Derrick Rose. There's a few guys that, you know, it's freaking damn near impossible to guard in this game. It's Tony Parker, Derrick Rose, Russell Westbrook, Steph Curry. Those guys, they come to your mind as far as guys that you just absolutely cannot guard. And Chris Paul when he's on. Chris Paul, I feel like you can lock him up because he's more looking to, you know, pass the ball. But holy crap, Jimmy Butler. But yeah, Chris Paul, I just played that series against them. You can lock him up a little bit unless he's just making all these contested shots. But otherwise, you know, those are the guys. And we're doing a pretty good job on Derrick Rose. Usually in 2K, I do end up doing a pretty good job guarding Derrick Rose, though. That's not really the story right now. The story is the fact that I'm still assistless. We're in the 4th quarter. And it's not like I'm not passing the ball. I am passing the ball more than I should be. I'm still passing the ball for God knows what reason as Dwight Howard does this fancy-ass move. This is actually the first time I passed it to a teammate and they went to the foul line, I believe. Let alone getting an assist just straight up as McDermott's going to get this hook shot to go here. So, you know, it looks like we're going to lose this game, and that's going to be the narrative. Hopefully, this is just, you know, an odd game as I actually got my first assist there. Thank you, Trevor Ariza. Not a good shot by any means, but he got to go there as we find Terrence Jones, who's got like Heinrich in the poster, but Heinrich's able to strip the ball before Jones can make his move. He probably would have missed a shot anyway, so it's not really a big deal. In the 4th quarter, I was chucking, man. I was straight up chucking shots. I had a really good field goal percentage, but that dipped big time in the 4th quarter because I was so frustrated with no one making their shots that I tried to take over the game myself. And even though I got some good looks for the most part, besides, you know, a few shots that would have like a D quality, it was not looking good for me. As you see, I stripped the ball here. I'm taking this one all the way. I'm going to go over 30 points again in this series. My low scoring in this series is 28, so that's pretty good. But of course, part of that is because I need to score for my team right now. It's Derrick Rose passing it to Noah. Noah draws the foul on Howard. Howard continues to struggle with foul trouble. We continue to struggle with assists. And you see, we find Ariza, who finds Dwight, and Dwight is embarrassing, man. He makes the putback, but good lord, Dwight, how'd you miss that one, man? That wasn't even my assist, and you still blew it. As Harden's missing a lot of shots, no one had a good game. Absolutely no one on this team had a good game. Even, you know, my final stat sheet, I think it reads like 14 for 26, even though I forced a lot of bad shots late. But still, I mean, I had a pretty decent game, and absolutely no one on this team had a good game. I'm just hoping we turn around in Game 4, because this series looks like it might be switching. The momentum is completely flipped, and I don't know what to say. I really don't know what to say because I don't know how to fix it. I don't know how to make my teammates make shots, man. I just gotta hope it turns up in the next game. So hope you guys leave a like on this video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe for more 2K15 micro games. As you guys see, I didn't even show those stats at the end. I was so frustrated. I went straight to the box score to find out how bum ass my teammates were. And I'll catch you guys next time where hopefully these dudes turn it around because we absolutely need them to.